This is a demonstration video for the Green Smart Home Senior Project for Mechanical Engineering Class of 2016. This is the automated window. We have our Progressive Automation PA14P feedback linear actuator inside of the wall to allow a clean look and also to prevent any exterior objects from getting in the way of the actuator while it opens and closes. We have the drywall cut out so then the actuator can be seen. It is mounted on this wall right here with its bracket, and it is mounted right here on the window. For testing purposes, we have built this box frame around the window to allow a fan to sit, as well to allow more space for our blinds, which are also automated. The actuator is controlled by this relay module and this Arduino Uno, which has a custom PCB on it. We're using NRF 24L01 wireless transmitters that transmit to our Ethernet Arduino, which also has our Raspberry Pi, which is running OpenHAB, which is doing our automation. You can see our automation just close the blinds. So continuing, we have OpenHAB, which is doing some controls for us. Here's our manual controls, which I'll open the blinds so we can continue looking. But once again, back at the Uno, we have two switch buttons which control the relays. This is the open relay, so that's on and off, and this is the close relay. Now since they're both on, nothing will happen. But if I turn off the open relay, the window begins to close. Now we have it set so then it will stop at a potentiometer reading, so then it doesn't crush the window because the actuator is longer than the window opening length. This value can be trimmed to whatever value we want, but obviously it would be closed all the way. And it's also being automated through OpenHAB. So the automation is about to kick in, and it's detecting temperature values inside and out. And if the outside is cool enough where it can cool the room by opening the window, then the window will open. You might notice that this window is actually pretty low to the floor. This is for us testing the airflow, because we also have a high window to let out the exhaust heat. Now when testing continues, we're going to look at some natural convection versus forced convection by placing fans in the windows and determining how effective each scenario is. So there are a few automation parameters that will open and close the window. Of course, being the temperature difference. However, if an outside detector, which also has rain sensors on it, detects rain, the window will close to prevent any water from coming inside the home. Now the blinds are also automated, and the blinds should be remaining open as long as the window is open, so then proper airflow can come through. However, the blinds are also automated based off of light level. So, if the light level outside is brighter than it is inside, it will open the blinds. And if it's darker outside, it will close the blinds. However, if the window is open, the blinds will always remain open. Another parameter is that we have a nighttime mode set up, where if the outside light level is too dark, nighttime will turn on, which will close the blinds for privacy. However, if the window is open to cool off the room, the blinds will still remain open. So there are a few other parameters that we have here. We have some sensors with motion sensors on them. And if any one of these motion sensors detects motion, it then activates the motion presence. automation. And basically, any of these automation will only work when motion is presented. As soon as the user leaves, and after a set amount of time, the window will close, the blinds will close, and even our lights will turn off. But as soon as the user walks in, the automation can begin. So we have it closing for some reason. We can check its state Y. You can see outside is lower, so it should be open. So it must have just been that there was no motion detected. And you can see the actuator open back up. In another minute, the blinds will open. But the reason for that was that these motion sensors aren't all the way dialed in to the sensitivity for this room. So it just didn't detect motion, and after a certain amount of time, it turned everything off. So that is the basis for the window and blinds, as well as the different parameters we have set for the automation rules.